A frozen hunter stopped breathing as a woolly mammoth exploded through swirling snow, its massive tusks slicing the air, while every thunderous step shattered solid ice beneath it. Surviving that moment depended on reading one warning almost nobody would notice. Despite its plant-based diet, this Ice Age giant could become a force capable of crushing anything standing too close. Scientists have uncovered evidence revealing just how dangerous those encounters could become. Stay until the end, because the biggest surprise is still waiting beneath ancient ice. Before we begin, tell us where you are watching from, then like and subscribe for more dark wildlife documentaries. That frozen silence lasted only a heartbeat before the giant closed the distance with shocking speed. Modern studies suggest a full-grown woolly mammoth could weigh up to 10 tons, giving every stride enough force to shake frozen ground and send loose ice flying in every direction. It was not chasing prey. It did not need to. Any creature trapped in its path faced a terrifying wall of muscle, bone, and momentum that few could escape. Life during the Ice Age demanded constant awareness. Wolves searched for weakness. Cave lions watched from a distance. Human hunters looked for opportunities. Every encounter carried risk, and a mammoth survived because evolution rewarded strength, memory, and teamwork over millions of years. Those traits turned these giants into one of the most formidable animals ever to walk across Earth's frozen plains. Their curved tusks were far more than decorations. Scientists believe they helped clear deep snow, move fallen trees, defend family members, and challenge rivals during breeding season. A single swing could knock aside heavy obstacles with astonishing force. Combined with a powerful trunk containing thousands of muscles, a mammoth possessed remarkable control as well as incredible strength. Few animals matched that combination. Size alone, however, never guaranteed survival. Young calves attracted hungry predators, forcing adults to react without hesitation whenever danger appeared. Fossil discoveries reveal injuries on mammoth bones, showing that violent confrontations were part of everyday life. When threatened, family members likely formed a protective circle around their young, placing massive bodies and deadly tusks between the attackers and the next generation. Breaking through that living shield would have been almost impossible. Perhaps the most surprising weapon was intelligence. Like modern elephants, woolly mammoths probably remembered migration routes, water sources, and safe feeding grounds across enormous landscapes. Older females may have guided entire herds using experience gathered over decades. That knowledge often meant the difference between survival and disaster when brutal winters covered food beneath thick layers of snow. Imagine standing on an endless white plain as a herd appears through the drifting wind. First comes a distant rumble, then dark shapes emerge from the storm. Moments later, enormous shadows surround the landscape, each one carrying enough weight to flatten small trees beneath enormous feet. The sight would inspire both wonder and caution, reminding anyone nearby that nature does not need sharp teeth to become overwhelming. Yet even these magnificent giants faced an enemy stronger than claws, hunger, or freezing temperatures. Something slowly changed their world, leaving fewer places to roam and fewer chances to survive. That mystery begins with the land beneath their feet, and it reveals why one of history's greatest animals eventually vanished despite possessing almost every advantage imaginable. The frozen world that protected woolly mammoths for thousands of years did not disappear overnight. Temperatures rose slowly. Vast grasslands began changing into forests and wetlands. Plants that had fed enormous herds became harder to find, forcing families to travel farther in search of food. Every journey demanded more energy, while every season offered fewer rewards. At the same time, another challenge was spreading across the landscape. Humans had become skilled observers of nature. They studied animal movements, learned migration routes, and worked together instead of facing giant beasts alone. Archaeological discoveries suggest that people hunted mammoths in some regions, using planning, patience, and teamwork, rather than raw strength. A single hunter stood little chance. A determined group became a different story. Even so, scientists believe hunting alone probably did not erase these Ice Age giants. Most researchers point to a combination of climate change, shrinking habitat, and increasing human pressure. Each problem made the others worse. Less food weakened populations. Smaller herds produced fewer calves. Long migrations became more dangerous. Survival slowly turned into a losing battle. frozen ground has preserved remarkable clues about their final chapters. Entire mammoths have been discovered locked inside Siberian permafrost with skin, fur, and even stomach contents still intact. These incredible finds allow researchers to examine what they ate, how they lived, and the harsh conditions they endured. Every discovery adds another piece to a story written in ice thousands of years before recorded history. Perhaps the greatest lesson comes from comparing mammoths with their closest living relatives. Modern elephants still rely on memory, family bonds, and cooperation to survive. Older females guide younger members. Calves stay close to adults for protection. Groups communicate across long distances using deep sounds that can travel for miles. Those behaviors almost certainly helped mammoths thrive in one of Earth's harshest environments. Imagine hearing those deep calls echo across a frozen valley as snow drifted through the air. A herd slowly moved toward distant grasslands, each giant following experienced leaders that remembered a safe path hidden beneath endless white. For countless generations, that knowledge kept them alive. Then the world changed faster than memory could adapt. Today, the woolly mammoth stands as one of nature's greatest symbols of strength, resilience, and survival against impossible odds. It was never a ruthless predator stalking prey through the snow. Instead, it was an extraordinary giant whose immense power demanded respect from anything sharing its world. Standing before one would have been enough to make even the bravest person think twice. Its story reminds us that true power is not measured by sharp teeth or hunger for meat. Sometimes the most intimidating force in nature is a peaceful giant defending its family, carrying millions of years of evolution with every step. And although the mammoth disappeared from the wild long ago, the frozen earth continues to reveal its secrets, ensuring that the legend of this Ice Age titan will never truly vanish. The woolly mammoth ruled the Ice Age through strength, intelligence, and family, proving that nature's greatest power does not always belong to predators. Which prehistoric giant should we explore next? Let us know below. If you enjoyed this documentary, like, subscribe, and join us for another journey into Earth's forgotten wilderness.